I would certainly say, without this next one, I probably think that none of you out there would be successful. I don't think any of you would manage to be a six-figure hairdresser without this next one. Consistency. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, we're in a world now that is, if you're not consistent with what you're doing on all levels, you know, in service, in restaurants, hotels, hairdressers, wherever, if you aren't consistent, you know, this word probably last 5 years is one of the keenest words to that one could use for continued success. You know, and if you can nail it by being consistent in what you do and making sure that you are able to do that every day, well, every hour, every day, week in, week out, every month. It's hard to be that consistent, and we're human beings, so we are going to have an off day, off moment. But the important thing is that we see that we've had an off moment. Some people don't see it. Some people just don't see those things. But we got to sort of see that, okay, yeah, I had an off moment, you know, let's make sure that I don't do that tomorrow. Because we're only as good as the last haircut we've done. We're only as good as the last haircut we've done. So if you can manage consistency, and that takes a lot of discipline and a lot of focus, is to have that consistency. And if you don't have that, you will not be a six-figure hairdresser. You will not be a successful hairdresser. Okay? And this is probably the most important thing, to be able to master consistency. And you know what? It is something that a lot of the time is that I think it's very important, like anybody, if you can get into some sort of rhythm with the way you work. And obviously lockdown's been very difficult to get into that rhythm. You know, you've been working, not been working, you've been working, not been working. You know, and we've had these massive, great big jobs to do after lockdown, and we've not had during lockdown a great deal of experience of using our hands. You know, cutting hair, you know, and so our hands might have got a little bit rusty with what we've been doing. And so, you know, we come back to the salon, we're a little bit rusty, and then we get into big jobs, big haircuts, big colours, and it is very challenging, you know. And so consistency has been quite difficult in 2020, okay? But soon as you get back into your salons, get into a rhythm of working, really the rhythm of working, and focus on that rhythm.